I'm being honest, Freddie. I don't want to be one of these assholes on television.
Hey.
Oh, I mean jackasses. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Man.
I apologize.
What the heck is going on here?
I meant jackasses. I apologize. These guys who act like they know everything. Ernie, I got...
That's the first, Shaq.
That's the first time I've ever cursed. I apologize.
Yeah.
But some societies, like Koreans, they might have a God complex, but they don't have a history of oppressing another group of people.
Each other, right?
Are you fucking out of your mind?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
You don't think Asians they didn't oppress?
Koreans didn't have slaves. We didn't fly.
Did Koreans have slaves?
Yeah, Google that.
Yeah, because I think that's wrong.
Somebody built them pyramids. It wasn't just somebody like, we're going to go.
Korea had the longest unbroken chain. Korea had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history, spanning 1,500 years. Off.
That's not what it says. Zoom it in. My eyes are blurry.
Go
Zoom
back,
it in.
Carlos.
I want to read it. All right.
Read it out loud, you piece of shit.
Get close. All right. Korea had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history. Fuck. Holy shit.
You guys are fucking scumbags.
Every industry has its own stereotype. Every country has its own stereotype.
So you work with, obviously, the Indian film industry so much. What is the stereotype they have about American films?
Well, I think, like, aliens only land in America.
Yeah, that's true. That's a really good point.
I want an alien in India!
Yeah. You know!
I want E.T.
Who's the hottest guy in the world?
In the world?
In the whole world, outside of your fiance. Who's the hottest guy? Like the #1 dude.
Used to be my type was Kim Jong-un. Not the personality, not the body type, because in North Korea that's a sign of power and it's
to be thick.
Yeah, because everybody's starving like me, so small.
So if you're fat, that means you got money.
Bored, because nobody lived long enough to get bored.
Wow. So if you're old and fat.
Bored and fat, so you are very, very sexy.
Harvey Weinstein.
Exactly.
Hey. Okay, Harry Styles? You like Harry Styles?
Oh, no, too gay.
I agree.
My wife loves you very much.
Does she?
Yeah. Her name is Sarah.
Sarah?
Yeah. Can you look into the camera
Sarah.
and
Sarah.
say, Sarah.
You have the best husband.
Hey,
No?
can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you keep my wife's name out of your mouth?
I will do that.
Before I start my hilarious stories, I was wondering if you could just turn the teleprompter off for a second. I just want to speak from the heart. Just quickly, I wanted to say that yeah, turn it back on. I can't think of anything, but anyway, Adam's always been a moron. Can you make it bigger? It's amazing the career Adam has had. If you don't know this, $4 billion in movies with this much talent. It's unbelievable.
How did Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's bromance begin? Well, his career was over. He needed help. So, naturally, what did he do? Call the old K Hart. I came on board, changed that man's life. By the way, you're welcome. You're welcome, because we know the truth. Before me, he had that stupid movie Tooth Fairy. We all knew what was happening after that. Then boom, Central Intelligence. Shoots to the moon.
Chris Rock. Oh, come on, man. Okay. I got smacked by the softest person in the world. Okay.
Richard Pryor.
Man, that's insane that you asked me to do Pryor because I'm on national television and I can't say a damn thing.
So acting is an art. It's not a science.
Go on.
Hang on. Wait, is something wrong? Did you?
No.
Did you put a filter on me?
No.
What is going on? Are you doing this, Jimmy?
I think you must have accidentally turned on a filter with one of your big fat fingers or something like that.
No, I knew you were gonna pull something dumb like you were such a child. I'm so sick and tired of dealing with your. So why don't you do? Am I a hot dog? Am I an actual hot dog right now? Is that even a real question? You know what? Why don't you take your little question and your little show and shove it up your big hairy ass?
I'm working on our president as we speak, Joe.
So says very sincere. Come on. I'm not kidding around. I'm serious. I love when he whispers. I love when he's like my dad used to do that. Adam Sandler, Mark Twain Prize. Because he did a lot of great movies.
Who, if you got into a bar fight, and you had to have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson or Ice Cube with you, who would you choose to help you in a bar fight?
In a bar fight?
Yes.
I'm going Cube.
You going with Cube?
I'm going Cube.
Why not that big monster that we call Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
We gonna win the moment. We may win the moment, but you know we don't know who we dealing with, and you know the threat of after that moment people coming back. You know, I think with Cube, we prepared.
The battle, that's
we
the
prepared
war.
for both.
Yeah, the battle and the war.
Yeah, we prepared for both with Cube.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
You know, when I was young, we used to play this game called Gay Chicken, they called it. I didn't name the game, but I was, you know,
Was it your uncle? Was it a neighbor?
Well, the game was you and a buddy, you'd grab each other's wiener.
Right.
Penis, they called it.
In those days.
Some of you guys call it penis. Yeah, you'd grab it, and the first person to get an erection lost the game.
Right.
So it's like arm wrestling for
It's the stupidest fucking game.
No, it's not.
No.
Simple.
I mean, it is.
Did you
what
win?
it
Did you
is,
ever
dude.
win, or did you lose? Did you lose a lot, or did you win a lot?
Oh, I did real well one season.
What is the gay chicken season? What does that go from?
It's more of a win. It's more, I would say it's an autumn game.
Your work co-workers get you birthday presents for your 60th? Like, will Ernie and
Kenny will probably do something nice and thoughtful.
Okay.
And Shaq is probably gonna do what he do every Christmas, give us stuff that he's endorsing.
Because he is a guy who will, like, hand a waitress a car. He's like, he does that kind of a thing.
He does.
Yeah.
He's a really thoughtful guy. He loves making people happy.
Yeah.
I love working with him. But that being said, you got to put some thought into people's guilt.
Alec Baldwin. Yeah. He asked you how do you stay in shape? So he does 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups a day.
Yeah. So he came up to me and he was like, "What do you do?" And I didn't want to be rude and say, like, I just still have metabolism. So to make him feel better, I was like, "Oh man, I do 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups every day." And he was like, "Got it." And then he got the Trump gig, and so I would see him every week, and every time we would run into the hall, he would be like, 100 a day. And he started to do it, and he lost like 100 pounds.
Yeah, he looks fantastic.
Yeah, and it says it's all because of me.
And that leads me to believe one or two things about my brother Chris Rock. Either he is the strongest black man that God ever created, or he is truly one bitch-ass nigga. Cause this nigga didn't even act like he's gonna hit him back.
Yo, let's talk about a real issue at hand. Trash piling up, it's time to take a stand. From plastic bottles to styrofoam cups, our planet's drowning, it's time to wake up. Garbage trucks roll, streets lined with waste, but where does it go? It's not a race to the landfill, a mountain of despair. But we can change course, show that we care. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. Single-use plastics, they gotta go. From straws to bags, it's time to say no. Bring your own cup, your own tote bag. Small steps add up, let's not lag. Sorting all waste is not that tough. Recycling centers, that's where it's rough. Separate paper, glass, and cans. Give them a new life, that's the plan. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. But it's not just about the stuff we toss. It's about the mindset, there's no loss. Composting food waste, it's a win. Turning scraps to soil, let's begin. Educate the masses, from young to old. The future's at stake, let the story unfold. For the sake of our planet, our home sweet home. Let's clean up our acts, together we roam. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand.
He didn't do none of this, you know what I mean? He didn't put his hands up. I didn't see his little claws curl up. That nigga just took it and then complimented Will on the slap. I can't believe it. Will Smith just slapped me at the Oscar. This is the best moment in Oscar history. I'm never gonna wash my cheek again. The real punk shit was Will screamed from his chair, "Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth." And this nigga Chris said, "That's a good idea."